Hello, I'm Peter Towers, Managing Director of ESS BIZTOOLS. Welcome to this overview of the debtors management system contained within ESS BIZTOOLS. I'm just going to share the screen now so that you can observe the material which we have available for you. The debtors management system has a number of components and is available for subscribers to our advisory intro package and to all other packages, because the advisory intro package is the first package, and then we move through the other three packages and they contain all of the information. There is a procedure control form which controls the information that is available on the site to enable you to record the work that you have undertaken relative to various aspects of the debtors management task that you would be undertaking for a client. The procedure control form concept is utilised by ESS BIZTOOLS and each of our 31 product packages, so as to give you guidance as to the workflow that is required. We then have a number of forms, starting with the debtors management system. Which is now on the screen. And this is a introduction checklist which enables you to be looking at the various forms. So we refer to them as Business Advisory Services Form, BAS 160. It's making sure that all the work's been done. So here we've got that the credit application form needs to be checked, referees need to be contacted, who's approved or not approved of the credit application, who's established the terms of trade and the trading limits. If it's a company that you're granting credit to, have you received the director's guarantee form and has it been filed in a safe area? Someone then needs to draft the welcome to new customer letter. There needs to be an internal advice given to your sales team and potentially your marketing team that a new customer has been admitted, because they may have special promotions that they want to send out to that person. And we need to make sure that any requests from the customer of information to be forwarded to them with a tax invoice is clearly noted and advised to the appropriate departments. And there needs to be a determination as to whether there's going to be a registration made on the Personal Property Securities Register for this customer. So they're the processes. And then you've got the various forms: application to open an account, the director's form, due diligence, approving a customer, and the new customer letter, so that everything is being reviewed and scrutinised. Because one of the big problems with companies offering credit is a lot of them lose control of this function, and their debtors days outstanding can blow out to 70, 80, 90. I've actually seen 102 days, and it can get quite messy for the business when that occurs to get everything sorted out. We have an application to open a credit account. So that form's designed. You can edit these forms if you need to edit them for any particular customer. Applicant's identification: who are they, what's their address, are they a sole trader, a partnership, a company, a trust, or whatever. the general information, who are the principals, the number of employees, their bank, and other information. Sole trader or partnership, if they're a company of CACN, the company name, incorporation date, etc. Details of the directors. Have you received the directors' personal guarantee forms, and so on. So you've got that form to assist you in this overall process. We might look at the application of customer due diligence process that you would go through. There's the form to guide you through this, or your client to process. All that information is required. And the risk assessment, this is very important. Are you getting, or is your client getting someone else's problem? And is that because they're wanting to pay it over 85 or 90 days? And the other suppliers said, no, we're not offering you any more credit. They've now come to your client's business. They need to make a judgment call on that, because there's no use getting someone else's problems. So there's a range of information there that, and one of the key things, as I mentioned before, is to make sure that if the client has requested various forms be sent to them, that they are in fact sent. We also have the welcome to new customer letter. I think this is a very important document because it seals the deal. It allows your client to confirm to your new customer what the terms of trade are and what their credit limit is, and their, obviously, the payment terms. And it indicates to them that the due date for payment will be shown on every tax invoice, and that's when it is due for payment. If your client doesn't issue debtor statements, that should be indicated. But if they are going to issue debtor statements, it should indicate that they will be sent promptly after the end of the month, preferably 24 hours later, and that your client will issue follow-up action if payment's not made. There will be a terms of trade document attached, which may be used for registration on the Personal Property Securities Register. There is a time limit on that, and we've summarised all that in the Personal Property Securities Register, and details are mentioned in the Research and Development System, which we will be discussing in another webinar produced in the next few days, so that you can see how we've embodied all of this into a system document to assist the employee within your client's firm. It's got the, I think, awkward task of managing debtors. So that's the new customer letter, which sets the scene, and a copy of that should be going to the sales department so that they know they should be contacting that new customer and seeing if they can get some special sales underway right from the commencement of their relationship with the firm. We've got a debtor statement policy document, which is for information for the team, the client's team. In November 2016, Australia got awarded a very dubious title, the longest debtors days outstanding in the world. And unfortunately, I think we're probably still fairly close to that with some of the problems. So your team needs to be aware of that so that you can be talking to your clients as to the real reason for this emphasis on debtors management. Recently, there was an article in the Financial Review that had been prepared by the CEO of MYOB, Mr. Paul Robson, who indicated that one of the real problems for SME startups who seem to get into financial difficulty after about 6 months, even though they started off with great enthusiasm, great ideas, and what appeared to be enough cash. One of the big problems they encounter is debtors management. Now, if they don't have to give credit sales, they should never offer anything on credit. But if they want to supply a business, they've basically got to offer credit facilities, haven't they? But it's the management of those credit sales that's so important. And that's what this system is there to assist you to implement with your clients. And obviously you charge them a fee for the time that it takes to go through and do this implementation and training to assist them to better understand debtors management and to make sure the debtors days outstanding is under control. And there are various suggestions on that contained within this material and within the training systems manual, which we will discuss in our next video on the advisory intro package. So the advisory intro package is available to you. We hope that you're able to use that to make the first step of delivering an enhanced range of advisory services, which leads into virtual Chief Financial Officer services ultimately. Stay safe. Have a great day. Goodbye. And I hope to hear from you in the near future. You will be invited to participate in up to 40 training sessions within the 12-month period. You don't only have to go to training for the advisory intro package. You can select training being offered in the other 3 packages if you wish, and you can attend those. All you need to do is just go onto our website and register for them at the time. And we will advise you of those upcoming dates 2 months in advance every month in our members alert, which is a communication we send out to our subscriber members. I look forward to talking to you again in the not too distant future. Goodbye.